Single stem never dies goes from a floral philosophy of Japanese Ikebana. This isn't a new concept, far from it. Japanese Shinto religion offered evergreen branches to the spirits for centuries to try to capture natural beauty. Then, when Buddhism came along in the 6th century, Buddhist monks evolved these Shinto offerings into the beautiful arrangements. And at that time, the art of Ikebana was born. Ikebana, which means living flowers, it is the Japanese art of flower arrangements. It is also known as koto. This tradition dates back to the 7th century, where the floral offerings were made at altars. Later, they were placed in tokonoma, the alcove of the homes. In contrast to the Western habits of casually placing flowers into a vase, which is very nice, Japanese people with Ikebana, they try to actually bring out the quality of the flower itself and other different living materials within certain rules of construction and ultimately express emotions. Its materials are living branches, leaves, grasses, blossoms. Its heart is the beauty resulting from the color combination, graceful lines, natural shapes, and the whole meaning of it in the total form of the arrangement. It is a disciplined art from in which the arrangement is a living thing where nature and humanity are brought together. It is steeped into the philosophy of developing the closeness of humanity to the nature. Ikebana is a way of arranging flowers according to the ancient principles in Japan. The branches and flowers are placed at a specific angles in order to represent Ten, Chi, Jin. Ten, which it means heaven, Chi is earth, and Jin is man. The way they're placed represents the strength, delicacy, and ephemerality of living flowers. Funnily enough, the word ikebana comes from the word ikoro, which it means to leave, and hana, which it means flowers, literally living flowers. If you've ever dabbled into floristry or arranged some of flowers into a vase, it's easy to see why. The act of looking at a flower, admiring its shape, color, and form, then deciding to put it just so in a vase. It's an art that restores our inner sense of harmony. A sort of lovely mix of therapy and meditation. And this is the point. Anyone can ikebana. It's about trusting your intuition and creating something according to how you feel right at that moment. There's no right or wrong. Just do what you want to do at that moment. Just do what you think that it feels you right. Okay? So give it a try. Because this is your self-expression. Don't forget that. Okay, buddies, I've tried to kind of Ikebana, but it was not like that Ikebana. It was something just like self-expression. So this is actually my self-expression, and I want to show you how I made it, and it was totally fun, and I suggest you to do that. Toshiro Kawase, Japan's leading modern Ikebana master, said that the whole universe is contained in a single flower. So let's get to the Ikebana's principles. Less is more. Where Western style arrangements go for flowers in a waves en masse in order to make an impact, Japanese arrangements go for structure, space, and minimalism. Asymmetrical balance. It's common to see tall branches balanced precariously in Ikebana. That's because it uses 30-70 balance ratio rather than the normal 50-50. It's much more than just decoration. The art of creating an arrangement leads to self-awareness and happiness. Yin and Yang. Japanese yin and yang is about the opposites completing one another. Next one is ephemerality. Ikebana aims to capture the fleeting beauty of things. A lot of Ikebana arrangements feature a bud to represent the promise of hope. Promise of hope. Wow, it's beautiful. The last one is space. Not just emptiness, but an important point of the design as a whole. Many of the tools for Ikebana will seem familiar. Sharp scissors to trim stems, containers of different shapes. From cylindrical vases to the shallow dishes and something which is called kenzan, and it's a heavy lid pincushion in order to fix the stems too. If you want to give it a go for the first time, I suggest you to going for a nice tall cylindrical vase. And if you don't have a pair of secateurs, you can use a very sharp knife, not serrated. That will do the trick. Because of their simplicity, as you know, the best place to put an Ikebana arrangement is a clear space that's not too much cluttered. If you're into Ikebana and if you loved my video and you've learned something about this Ikebana thing, please don't forget to subscribe me. Bye bye guys, have a nice day.